Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid and I'm joined once again by Maryland.
Hello, gamers.
Okay, so last episode we had, it looks like Pangaea kind of beaten back. Vanheim threw the kitchen sink at him. It wasn't exactly effective, but he was kind of taking a bit of a dip in provinces. They had knocked him off all the thrones he was going to need to win, but he is by no means down and out. But like 4 or 5 more turns of that, and he would be beaten down.
Yeah, but the thing is, he attacked, if I remember right, 4 separate thrones in that turn, including that amazing, what's that spell? The death spell. He landed on
Stygian
top.
Pass,
Stygian Pass. I mean, he's just putting on the pressure in a huge way.
Yeah, so he put a ton of pressure on those forts, and then Vanheim threw the kitchen sink at him. Yeah,
wasn't it 4 different thrones he pressured?
Right.
I think it was 4.
Yeah.
So that's, you guys, the coalition against him has got to pull up their game in a big way.
Right. But, I think the story of last turn was if the coalition could manage to do a repeat of that, which not sure they all have the resources to keep doing it. Like Vanheim lost a tremendous amount, but if they did, Pan was taking pretty intense losses last turn. So
yeah, he was
right.
Mr. Psy.
We get a message from him. I'm attacking a pretty decent percent of the map this turn. Actually feeling pretty good about this turn overall, though I'm still relying on Stygian Path die roll to not screw me over.
Yes.
So that was another thing, was that Psy had one of his armies, Ritual of Returning, or Vortex of Returning back to his cap. And he can deploy that army again with Stygian Paths.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
So
a message from Ashdod. This late, the grind of these turns seems to be getting to everyone. Today we ate human flesh because it was not a Monday. TikTok, another scratch on
the wall. I know these guys were tired. They're all tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the extensions. They'd be like 48 hours, another day, another day. I mean, they were bogging down.
Yeah, they definitely were. It's
no question. We're talking about human morale here,
right? Rather
than in-game morale,
right? Also, over 15 seduction attempts this turn from Psy. Okay, no message from Arco. And I mean, really, the coalition is Vanheim, Ashdod, and Pelagia, with Ulm just fighting with what little left he has.
Yeah, all Ulm can do is try to hold off as best he can.
So, what Psy had said here about attacking a pretty decent percent of the map this turn, this is pretty different than his move on the past few turns. The past few turns, he was putting pressure on thrones, and people were putting a focus on defending him. So this represents possibly a pretty big shift in, how he's doing orders for this turn. He's not going for the thrones anymore. He's going more for eco.
Well, I agree. He's just trying to throw up so much shit that they have to, move all over the place to stop it.
Right. So let's take a look at these magic phase attacks first. We'll do this from this screen. This is kind of interesting. I think this guy got sent home. Oh no. Does he actually kill this? Some storm demons, but he's got copper plate, and then I think he's got a shock resistance in his bless too. So he lands back here amidst the skeletons. Not really where you want to be.
No, but
what are they going to do?
What he wanted to do is,
he
wanted to take out that vampire lord.
And there's a ghost here. He's got 26 morale. These ghosts could kill it for sure if they can connect. Oh, it retreats. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I was going to say, when I was looking at this battle report, I didn't look at the top to see who won, but I was like, damn. I would have thought these guys would have killed the Van Jarl, and they did.
No, he took some chip damage. It did him in.
Yep.
Okay, so he's doing a what's that spell? The ghoul.
Yeah.
The ghoul spell.
I think actually this Fear Aura of the Ghosts might have routed him. We'd have to go back and look and see if he actually took damage. But yeah, this is Arouse Hunger, I believe.
Arouse Hunger.
Yeah. Van Jarl attacks here. So he has 2 Van Jarls. Let's see what kind of gear he's putting on these guys. A Demon Bane with some attack gear, and then an Air Elemental Summoner. All right, well, this ends up being expensive because this is a magic phase attack with 2 thugs. So that's... How much is Cloud Trapeze, Maryland?
3.
3. So it's 6 gems, and then he had 4 air gems on one of these. So that's 10 air gems to take this province. Not cheap, but you know.
And Junkie PD, but you know, I think his plan was in case he, a horde from hell.
Yeah, this was actually 2 hordes from hell.
Yeah, we haven't seen hordes from hell too often for a while.
But imps get things done.
Well, people kind of shit on them, but they're actually pretty damn fine.
Yeah, they're really good. And these are permanent imps, so you get to keep them.
Mm-hmm. Well, the best part of Horde from Hell is the flying undead commanders.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Right. So this is interesting. Yeah, you're right there. It's worth summoning sometimes just for that commander. And
No, just to get the commander if you can get him back home.
Yeah. And you can summon it on friendly provinces too if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. Imps are not great controllers. They're okay.
They're okay.
But on the you've seen that analysis chart.
Yeah.
They're not the best.
They're not the best.
You know, they're
not
freebies.
horrible, I don't think, for blood slaves. But I'd have to see what the blood slave alternatives for patrol chef are. I feel like they're pretty okay for that.
Yeah, actually, I think your cheapest patrol chaff for blood slaves is crossbreeding.
Oh, yeah, that's probably correct. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So we have...
Like, if all you want is patrol chaff, I mean, crossbreeding, you know, they die.
Yeah, yeah. And
to any real anything.
They're kind of hard to use because they, you know, a lot of them are undisciplined and different types and all this shit. But
yeah, if you split them up, they can be kind of cool. There's some good, you know, there's some in crossbreeding, you get some paralyzers and you get some webs, but you know, it's a micro nightmare.
Yeah. And then this, I'm not sure if this is a magic phase attack. This might be. We can probably tell.
Yeah, that's a what's that spell called? The astral one.
Right, imprint
with the
mind.
Dudes with imprint minds.
But he also cloud trapezed in this winged master. That was what I wasn't sure about, as if. So I think he's doing this with his god because he's getting a lot of sacreds. You get these flagellants.
Well, we added, no, this one, you know, this is solid.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's got these demon knights up here. That's.
Well, these are the guys that have the fish. They fight with the fish.
Oh, you mean you can get the aquatic forms of these guys, or what are you talking about?
No, I mean, some of them are armed with a cod.
Oh, the madmen.
Yeah, the madmen are armed with a...
Yeah.
Oh, no, they've got fish, but sometimes they're armed with the fish.
Yeah, he's got a fish. Okay. Okay. Success. Another magic phase attack that failed. Vanheim attacks here and was also defeated. Vanheim's had a really rough couple of turns. I don't know. I know he was having morale problems, you know, like doing some of the turns. I wonder how much of that, though, was there's like a vicious cycle with player morale. Like, if you don't spend a ton of time scripting your turns, then you get, like, demoralized and want to quit. But if you get demoralized and want to quit and don't spend a lot of time scripting your turns, then... like you're gonna lose. Like you're gonna have bad turns.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I'm not sure. It's a chicken and egg here. I'm not sure which one it is.
He brought an acorn. That's kind of a mixed bag. The air elementals look like they're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great attempt. He's got, it looks like 2 guys doing air elemental spam. And it can work. It's honestly, it would have worked. They're just getting bogged down on these storm demons. These ethereal storm demons.
Yeah, exactly.
They take forever to trample to death. And this devil, and there's just working his way through them.
Yeah, exactly.
And these fiends of darkness shred them. If you could kill these guys, they're not ethereal. You could kill them with air elementals, but we've seen a few that just land right next to these fiends of darkness and insta die.
Yeah.
So you'd have to get like 2 or 3 back here at the same time, not have them come one at a time. So that was this one. More horrors. This is attacking Vanheim.
That's a cheap option.
Yeah, it looks like there was an assassination here or something. Because there was a commander, and then you can see he picks off the white centaurs here. So this was a really good value from Vanheim. Anytime you can get the commander leading some sacreds around and then send in somebody to kill him, that's a great value.
Yeah. Very solid.
Now this guy, okay, he's a Giga.
He's
got Ring of Regen.
Yeah, he's geared up good.
And he needs to be, because these guys are definitely having damage hit through. I mean, they're not even blessed in there. I bet you they would have killed him if they were blessed, because they would have had magic weapons, and they would have just shredded him through mist form.
Exactly.
So whatever he did to kill this commander, if somehow that didn't work and this guy went in and fought them with the commander, he certainly would have died. And I think we might be in the normal phase. Oh, but, maybe not, because Pangaea... Oh, look at him. Walking around with an Ulmish Smith. Hey, what's up, dudes? Playing Pangaea over here. Army of Lead.
Magma bolts.
So this was interesting, because this was not a magic phase attack from Pangaea.
Where is that? Where's the location?
Cairney. Where did the... That means he must have somehow... That's right here. Because he said he was Stygian pathing, and I don't know where he did it at.
Yeah, I don't think... That did not look like a Stygian path move.
Okay, so
that looked like a basic... manual attack.
Right. So we covered the magic phase movement. Let's do the rest of this on the strategic map. So this front, right? So this is the Ashdod area, and this is Vanheim above him. And Pangaea is attacking like just through here up into Vanheim. He's taken this. He's taken this was where the Vanheim forces retreated.
Right. Yep.
This is where he sniped that commander and killed the army. But man, look, Pangaea, this is all deep.
Yeah, he's raiding very deep.
He's got most of Vanheim's capital.
Very deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed a vampire lord here. Let's see if this guy had any gear or something, or maybe see how he died. Maybe he got soul slayed. Oh yeah, Soul Vortex works really good against imps. Oh, and then the lightning bolts got him. This is Ashdod moving on top of a Vanheim fort? I guess he was trying to bump Pangaea.
Maybe.
I mean, it's starting to look really dire.
Well, some of these Pan armies are very deep.
Yeah.
Very deep. Yeah, he pushed hard deep. I mean, you look at those provinces just north of where you're looking at. You know, they flipped to Pan.
Right.
Oh, the Golem one.
Oh god, this looks intense. So this is Pan coming in with a small raiding squad. But, I mean, this Ashdod... Oh my god, mass flight cubes. Watch out. This is good.
Oh, look at that. All right.
He's got a little thug here, too. A Stinger and a Skultata. I approve. Yeah, that guy got yeeted. I wonder if that Pan had any gear. That was pretty cool, though. No, just some Earth gems.
Just a few gems.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job.
Oh, he looks like he had a seduction and effectively work here. Because he's got this lifelong protection ring of returning golem. He's going to do power the spheres and soul slay. I feel like you want to give him a shield or armor or something, or like a random stone could send him home. It works.
Yeah, the classic is, you know, give him Astral 3 and toss up some Doom.
Right. Wait, how was he Astral 3? Was this guy empowered? Because he magic... Oh, this wasn't a magic... Was it? It wasn't the magic phase.
He walked.
He walked.
He walked.
Okay. Ashdod, this looks like a kind of cool stack. I kind of want to see what Ashdod's thinking here. He's got some ghosts. Great way to spend death gems. Oh, you get Strength of Giants on him. These ghosts with Strength of Giants are fierce.
And he buffed him. Does he get a Marble Warriors on there?
I'm not sure. Did he? I don't see strength buffs.
No.
But they're so killy.
Come on.
I mean, ghosts are high tier units. When you get strength, even just Strength of Giants on them. I mean, you're right. If you can get Marble Warriors, it's great. But
yeah, if you get Marble Warriors on them or Army of Lead or take your pick, you know, you buff their protection. Ghosts are beasts.
Yeah.
I like to use Amulet of the Dead on the Black Servant with a couple of ghosts.
Yeah, that works pretty well.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a solid, cheap rating force.
Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, a -1. Oh! We get Vampire Conversion. We're always going to watch that. Ashdod with a ton of vampires.
3?
4, I believe. Was it 3 or 4? 4.
4.
Now, who cast it? Oof track. That's
the Rigger.
Ashdod.
Is that Rigger?
Yeah. So he eats this guy. That's kind of funny. And now there's 2 Pangaean Lords, and this guy's advancing and casting. But we have some Control Dead going out. I can see it over here. We also have Disintegrate getting cast, which I'm not 100% sure if that permanently kills him or not. Oh, and then Control Dead. Right there.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So this guy got... yeah, this is the guy that got killed. Or wait, is he... I'm confused. I think... There's no more there's no more Pangaea vampires. Where did he... I guess that...
No, exactly. He got converted.
Okay, but what's weird is he still showed up in my commander list.
No, I see that.
Does this guy have 3 afflictions? No, this guy only has 1 affliction. What the hell? I don't know. Yeah. Stole it, permanently killed the vampire. It's usually not worth Gift of Reasoning these guys that you steal. It's just basically he's permanently dead. More raids. Let's take a look at the Ulmish Theater here. Oh, he put this.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Poor
He's put this under siege. Okay, so Ulm has killed a thug here. This was probably a kitted out thug too. So, minus some gems. Yeah, this was an expensive thug.
Oh yeah,
35
yeah,
gem
that's
thug.
a serious thug. Yep.
Personal regen, bark skin. Is a mage on advancing? Oh, these crossbowmen are gonna fuck him up. These arbalists do not kid around.
I'm trying to click on it.
Yeah.
But I can't.
These arbalists are so fucking good, man. 15 armor piercing damage. It's ridiculous.
Is that what got him?
Yeah, that's what
crossbows.
got him. Yeah. Wow, this is a big force. Okay, so this is spicy. Look at this. So Pangaea has moved this huge army on top of the inner throne, right? Is ready to storm.
Right.
This also is a magic phase attack. We did not see it. I can't open up a battle, but we have PNS Broadcasting Tower, the Anuki of Growth. This was Stygian Paths. Now, Vanheim moved a significant force here, but this force I do not think is going to have much to say to that huge Pan army.
That is a big-ass Pan army.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is basically 70 dudes versus 350.
My God.
This is also a reason why, we're super deep in the late game, but it's one of the reasons why it's hard for the game to remain too much in equilibrium in the late game. It's because one of the really expensive but possible tools is you start moving around, magic phasing entire armies. And you can just... Yeah. I mean, Sai's doing it masterfully, right? But he's just putting so much pressure on the board with these magic phasing armies, it's ridiculous.
I think your comment about pressure on the board, if you zoom out, the pressure he's putting on is intense.
Yeah. I mean,
and that one is, oh my God,
He took a fort from Ulm here. He sieged that here. This fort's cracked. He's probably going to make a play at this one. This fort's not yet cracked. Pelagia... A sort
of interesting thing to look at would be, okay, how much does Pan have in reserve? I mean, if we look back at his home territories,
not a tremendous amount. I mean, he's got a fair bit, but Pan is not, he's not banking up troops. We can look. Most of his core... This is another good thing that Sai's doing, is he's not being, crippled by logistics, because there's a lot of troop movement that has to take place to get armies where they need to be. And he's moving all the things. Exactly.
That's kind of what I was getting at, is that he said he was going to put pressure everywhere.
Right.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he's not letting these troops of his draw a paycheck without fighting. They exist to fight. This is interesting. Did we watch? Oh, we already watched this. He killed some demons here. I mean, Arco's putting some decent pressure on here. He's got... he had taken this fort from... or did he do it this turn? Okay, so...
Yeah, no, that's solid. A cheap-ass... Okay, a cheap-ass raid by Pan. But he lost a Vampire Lord, and what did he kill? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. What did this guy do? I wonder if this is Wind of Death. Yeah, that was Wind of Death.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so good at this game. Just calling out. I looked at this. I was like, I bet you that's an air-empowered Vampire Lord. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Air-empowered Vampire Lord. You're in late game when you can do stupid-ass shit empowering a Vampire Lord in air.
Did he get? Let's make sure he didn't get Soul Slade, because getting one of these guys Soul Slade is pricey. Because you spend 50 gems on the Air Power.
Yeah,
and that's definitely something Arco could do.
No, I think he just got whacked. I saw him just get hit.
He didn't really lose much that he cares about. He lost a couple mages. The Bug Soul Vessels. These were just worm mages. So he lost like a shaman and a soulless, whatever. And then he takes this fort from Pangaea. So, that's always significant. Like, you were asking what kind of reserves Pangaea has. Well, clearly not enough reserves to keep Pelagia at bay. Like, Pelagia's taking infrastructure. I don't.
I'm looking back over to the east, and there's not a lot of reserves there.
Right. I think Pelagia can just come through and start taking these things.
He could, but does that save the game?
Right. Well, we have to take a look at the throne situation, because this is a big move. Right. He's taken. We're gonna have to look at the thrones in detail, because this is putting pressure.
How many thrones is he got under pressure?
Let's go ahead and look at this. So, current throne sitch. Throne of Death is a pocket throne for Pangaea, so that puts him at 6. He needs 2 more. Right? This throne, I think, is his. I don't think they can take it from him. I think he is in position to take this, and I don't think there's anything they're going to do about it. Vanheim already spent his Magic Phase Movement army, unless Arco has something up his sleeve. I don't think Ashdod or Vanheim's going to stop this.
He owns the one right at the bottom of the map.
Right.
That one he
this one's his.
And he's kept a hog-ass, big-ass army in there.
These are all his and claimed. And then in this column...
Well, that's the clincher.
Right.
I think that's the magic one right there that you just...
Well, this one has an enormous army. And Pangaea does not want to fuck with this. Unless... Ashdod, if you're watching this, tell us if this is a real army. Because it's been sitting here. I'm dying to know. And I have no way of finding out. I want to know if that's a real army.
I think it's real. I don't think he buried gems to, pretend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and the one just south.
Yeah.
Okay, so he dropped on top of it with a kind of minimal army, some demon knights.
Yeah.
But now he's going to. My prediction is now he's going to move.
Well, this is a lot of weight. This is 60 White Centaur, right? So this army could threaten this. Now, there's a bunch of garbage here, but I don't think any of the... there's some high-quality Ashdod stuff up this way. But I don't even know... This stuff can't even get here in time. If somehow Pangaea was able to put really high-quality stuff on top of this throne and crack it this turn, these Ashdod armies, which are up here doing counter-raiding, couldn't get to it in time. And this is just a bunch of garbage.
There's a lot of barricades to moving there.
Yeah. And, if Sai was a real Jedi, he could do Wolven Winter and shut down this mountain pass the same turn he cracks this fort and block movement in from here.
Yeah, right.
He's got this one, the Outer Throne. This one he doesn't really have a way to put pressure on. Okay, so I think this is the situation. We see, this is the only real throne that I see under threat, which is this one right here. He could potentially move to take this one. He's got the Ulm one basically in the bag, but that's going to put him at 7 out of 8.
But he still needs 2. So what do you think? You think he's going to Stygian Pass onto another one?
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to do that after he takes the Ulm one. But I think this one is a target. He might Stygian Path onto some completely random throne, though. But if he's going to take something without Stygian Pathing, I feel like this is his next one.
No, that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah. But if he gets one more throne after this one from Ulm, he wins, right? So if he was able to get this one, he wins, because assuming he's going to take this one.
Well, and no spoilers, but we know. Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching this. Marilyn, do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, I think we are seeing the end game.
Right.
You know, it's down to the final bits and pieces.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of recovered, right?
Look at that.
He was on this little down track, right? Which if they kept him on this, it could be bad news for Pan, but he's done a bit of recovery. Army size, he's continuing to he didn't dip farther this turn, right? If they kept beating him down, like if he took a chunk down to here and he took a chunk down to here, this is how you would know they're starting to really pry him loose. But he kind of stabilized this turn. This was like a stabilization turn. And he's putting more pressure on turns.
We're very close to the end game.
Yeah. But I think this is my summary too is it looks like he's running away with the game, but it's not like it was completely impossible to stop him. If they could keep doing this, they could maybe if the coalition went into action a tiny bit sooner or something, or they had a bit better luck in battles, or who knows,
Well, you look at that Pelagia graph on the here you are on the provinces.
Yeah,
Pelagia has done well.
Yeah,
it's poor Ulm who got fucked.
Well, and Vanheim too. Vanheim's having a real rough go of it right now.
Yeah, that's not going well.
Yeah. It's basically... Pangaea is basically like an arbitrage agent exchanging lands between Ulm, Vanheim, and Pelagia. Where he's
exactly.
taking it from Vanheim and Ulm and giving it to Pelagia.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope. That would be my summation.
Okay. Well, cool. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all the viewers for tuning in. And we truly are in end times.
Take care.
See you guys.